So these are my predictions for WWE NXT, the Great American Bash 2025. And for Shawn Michaels show, this show has only 5 matches. I mean, it shows kind of like WWE why they have done this show. We all know, and I think from the card that I'm seeing, I expect this show to be middle of the road. Like there are matches there which can be great, but like as an overall card, it's probably a middle to the road show. And starting with let's start with the tag match which is happening, which is going to be Mariah, formerly known as Mariah May, Blake Monroe's first WWE match, first NXT match, which is her and Jordan Grace teaming up against JC Jane and Fallon Henley. And I can see JC Jane and Fallon Henley winning, because if they're gonna have Jordan Grace winning the championship on the next night, I don't think you're gonna do that. Okay, Jordan and Blake Monroe win, but then Jordan Grace also wins, because I don't think, first of all, generally wrestling bookers do not book like this, and Shawn Michaels has had some tropes that he does not book like this also. Though, because at Slammiversary, 8 days after, they're having a winner takes all, and I know the winner is not gonna take all. Some disqualification, some stuff is gonna happen at Slammiversary, which is gonna cause for a disqualification to happen, because I do not see the TNA letting another NXT star become the under their TNA have another TNA championship under them, and I don't think WWE will ever let another secondary promotion have their women's championship with them. So that also also boggles my mind that maybe they'll have Jordan and Blake win, but then maybe at Evolution, Blake Monroe either inadvertently cost Jordan the match, or maybe she turns heel, and that way JC Jane can retain her title. Maybe that happens. Like there are a lot of things, like maybe Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace lose because there is something happens, like maybe some uh, inadvertently something happens. But I think I'll put my money on Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace winning. And I can see Blake winning by, I think, probably pinning Fallon Henley. I don't think she's. If she pins JC Jane, then at Evolution, JC Jane is winning. Then I don't see Jordan winning there. And it also has to do with, is Jordan Grace going to SmackDown or not? Because that report that came out that this star is going to go to the main roster. Out of them, only one has gone. That's Stephanie Walker. Ricky Sainz has not gone, and I don't think he's gonna go. Jordan has not gone. Only Stephanie has gone. So let's see what happens with that. Then you have Jasper Troy versus Javon Evans, which has been a nice little feud, and Jasper is gonna win because he's had like two losses, like one against Oba where he was super strong, like Oba just escaped, then a fairly convincing defeat to Yoshiki Inamura. Like Yoshiki Inamura like barely broke a sweat against Jasper Troy, and the thing is, with Javon Evans, like NXT has the formula that they will give him high spots in the match. He will have a great match, but in the end, he will lose. That's what he's been doing, and in a way, his age has gone against him because they're like, he's young. Even if he loses right now, we have a plan with him, and he will win someday in the future. That kind of goes against him, and I think Jasper is probably the guy that they're gonna build up. That whenever Oba is ready to go to the main roster, Jasper is probably gonna take the NXT Championship off him. Like they have been very high on him, and I think that's what's gonna happen. So Javon is probably losing. Though it does kind of I feel a little bit bad for Javon because he gained a lot after defeating Ethan Page. But then he's kind of like in the same circle again, that again he's the baby face, again he's going down. Like there's no like upwards mobility. He's always around that scene. But it's always like, okay, you're young, give it time. So let's see. I'm not opposed to Jasper. Then Jasper is gonna win. Then going to the third match, Sol Ruka with Zarya on her side versus Izzy Dame with Tatum Paxley on her side. At this NXT, like Sol and Zarya got the better of Izzy and Paxley. You know what? I won't be surprised if he has Easy Dame winning. Like they see a lot in Easy Dame, and I can see probably Zarya turning. Oh no 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 not now no no no. Oh, because Zaruka is in the Evolution tag match. Nah. Like maybe Zarya like inadvertently causes Sol Ruka to lose the match. That I can see. But what do you do with Izzy then? Like if she becomes champion, like okay, she has opponents, but uh, I don't think they want to like stretch this Paxley Izzy Dame storyline for long. This friend but not really manipulating them. I think Sol Ruka is gonna win. What's gonna happen is Tatum will try to help Izzy, but it will not help her, and it will help Sol Ruka and Zarya to win. And probably on NXT we'll see Izzy kicking Paxley out of the culling, and maybe we'll see a feud between them. And then I can see probably them setting up seeds for like a Zarya turn on Sol Ruka after this evolution and Great American Bash stuff happens. Because I think the goal is Zarya to turn heel and take the title of Sol Ruka. And I'm also kind of surprised that they have not done much with Sol Ruka's reign. I don't think she has defended a title. Like maybe once since she won at the last pay per view, but she has not defended her title. And I think probably you're gonna have the next feud probably is gonna be Zarya turning heel on Sol Ruka sooner than later, and then winning the NXT North American Women's Championship from her. Then you have the contract signing. I don't know what to say about that. Like, what are they looking at? Because what I have, like, maybe Trick Williams's appearances has helped TNA gain some viewers, but is this a short-term experiment? Because this is not only what they think of it; it's about what WWE thinks of it. Like WWE has made TNA, has sent Trick to do something with TNA because they want to like see what else can he do character wise, and maybe he needs much more reps in the ring also. Do they think that it is to a level where they have achieved satisfaction? We don't know about that. But then let's see, like I think if it's a triple threat, it is designed to have Trick win and not like and to protect the other two baby faces also, which is Joe Henry and Mike Santana. I do think the eventual plan will be is to have Mike Santana defeat Trick Williams. I don't think Joe Henry has had his time with the championship. Like Mike Santana is the guy I think that will lead TNA into like will be the serious face of TNA that will lead them into the future. Like Mike Santana, after a while, is probably going to be a guy who was in a tag team like that has found his like singles mojo inside TNA, and that is going to be pretty unique to TNA. And I think he's going to be the one to carry the company because he's going to have feuds with him also. Like he's going to have whenever he becomes world champion, he has a Mustafa Ali coming for him. He can have Kazarian come for him too. So I think right now they'll probably have Trick win. And I think probably either Bound for Glory or maybe near WrestleMania time if they have a pay per view. I think that's where Trick loses the title to Mike Santana. I think that's what's probably gonna happen. And I have talked about four matches. Now the last match, Inamura versus Oba. Oba is gonna win, and I do think probably what's gonna happen is there's gonna be something between Inamura and Briggs. As Briggs said that he's gonna try everything to make sure that Inamura wins, and I think he's gonna try everything, but Inamura is gonna refuse, And I think in the end, it's not going to be the reason because of which Oba wins. Like Oba is going to win clean against Inamura. It's just that I think Briggs will probably be very like angry with Inamura, and probably at the NXT after Great American Bash, he's probably going to turn on Inamura, and probably Briggs is going to be like that will probably like maybe then have a match with Inamura, and that will be Inamura's send off from NXT back to Noah, and then the next challenger for Oba will probably be Briggs, Josh Briggs, because they have since he has been there, they have seen a lot in him. So that's what's probably gonna happen, and that's my review. So I have chosen my predictions. What are your predictions? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. My social media accounts, which are my Instagram, Twitter slash X account, links in the description. So go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is shabboy@okicici, is also in the description. So go donate any amount of money which can help me make YouTube a permanent career option. So that was it for me for right now. So thank you, goodbye, Aluda.